When I walked into the courtroom, the judge looked up from his papers, his eyes widening in surprise. "Why are you here?" he asked, his voice carrying a mix of confusion and curiosity. I froze for a moment at the doorway, my heart pounding. The room felt heavier than I expected, with whispers echoing softly and the rustle of papers around me. I hadn't imagined anyone would react this way. I was just following the summons I had received. I took a careful step forward and said, "Your Honor, I was told to appear here today." My voice shook slightly, betraying my nervousness. The judge leaned back in his chair, studying me with a puzzled expression. He whispered something to the clerk beside him, who quickly began flipping through a stack of files. I could feel every eye in the courtroom on me. Had I done something wrong? For days, I had been preparing for this moment, rehearsing in my head, and now it all seemed so uncertain. After a tense pause, the judge sighed. "This is unusual," he admitted. "You were called as a witness, not as the accused." Relief flooded through me, but it came with a twinge of embarrassment. For a whole week, I had imagined facing a serious charge. Now, suddenly, all that fear seemed almost ridiculous. The prosecutor stood up, clearly annoyed. "Your Honor, there's been a clerical mistake," she said, glaring at the clerk. "The witness's name was entered incorrectly." The judge shook his head, muttering something about inefficiency, and I noticed a few people in the room trying hard not to smile. I felt a mix of embarrassment and amusement. How could I have been so terrified? When it was finally my turn to take the stand, the judge gave me a small, reassuring nod. "You gave us quite a scare," he said softly. I managed a nervous smile, gripping the edge of the witness box. The questions that followed were simple, and as I answered each one, I felt my confidence growing. By the end of the hearing, the judge dismissed me with a kind smile. "You may go," he said. "And next time, don't look so worried when you walk in. You belong here more than you think." I left the courtroom, feeling lighter than I had in days, almost laughing at how my fear had turned into something silly. Outside, the sunlight felt warmer, as if the world itself was reminding me that not every unexpected moment is dangerous sometimes. It's just a little lesson in courage.